What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Paradox. We're here today covering up the lore from Destiny Rising. I was very fortunate enough to be able to be given some access to the beta, so we're going to be testing out some, well, we're not really testing out, we're just telling you about the lore. So the big lore drop that was revealed within one of the first couple minutes of the game was the introduction of the Sentinel. We know very little about the Sentinel, so let's just discover that together. So, yeah, let's just, play that clip for you all really fast, and then, yeah, we'll just hop right into the lore. So, covering back with Sentinels, Sentinels are a new concept brought into the Destiny universe by NetEase. This is a friendly reminder as well for you all that this takes place in an alternative timeline, so it does not follow the same canonized story from Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 and any other things that have come out of the Destiny franchise thus far. So this is an entirely new concept with Sentinels being introduced, and the general overall page for us simply reads as follows. One of mankind's incredible Golden Age creations. Tekatori Industry, a Golden Age industry leader in mechanical engineering, built these giant robots. These self-propelled weapon platforms are hundreds of meters in height and measure tens of thousands of tons. They are powered by several light cores and can be loaded with experimental cutting-edge weapons ranging from traditional artillery, missiles, and lasers to thermofusion, antimatter, and sonic waves. Each Sentinel possesses destructive power unimaginable to the common human. So Sentinels are essentially, I'm just going to refer to them as Gundams. Pretty much to me exactly what they are. They're just giant Gundams. So we have one currently that we are aware of, or at least I'm aware of through my current playthrough of it, and it is patrolling Haven and protecting Haven. Within the story itself, as you progress later on through it, your character, or I guess the one of the characters, Wolf, is given a relic of the sword, and you are tasked with like bringing life back into it. And one of the ways that you do is by finding one of those robotic cores that you found with that was powered through one of the Sentinels. So we'll just play the clip of that really fast, and yeah. So yeah, we use one of those light cores that were mentioned that Tekatori Industries had developed in order to create these Sentinels. So using the remnants of light that was inside of it, we were able to bring life back into our sword and supercharge Wolf's new abilities within Destiny Rising. So we have two more little bits of lore tabs, so we're just going to read through those really fast. And yeah, so let's hop right into the next one. Sentinels, one of mankind's incredible Golden Age creations. The original reason for Tekatori Industries' building of the Sentinels was to compete with Braytech's Warmind's military program. The Sentinels combine Tekatori Industries' own expertise in mechanical engineering, researchers' study of the light and exotic materials collected from alien worlds. The program, initially codenamed Moonman, was gradually implemented in the moon's orbit. The Sentinels were assembled in zero gravity, then launched to Earth, where they automatically sought out targets that possessed a threat to humanity and eliminated them. So upon just reading this one specifically, it does bring in some large implications into this alternate reality here. Specifically quoting that it is meant to compete with Braytech's Warmind military program. So in Destiny's original timeline that we've been dealing with, Rasputin was sort of like the superpower of the Golden Age humanity. We developed or not us, but Braytech and Clovis Bray and Anna Bray and Elsie Bray all worked together to develop Rasputin in a very, very much of a, what Tony Stark's quote, I want to put a suit of armor around the world. Ultron is just simply Rasputin. Not really, but, it's a good comparison to have. And, we don't know much currently about the Warmind military program, but I'm sure that the Sentinels did pose their own threats in it. Codename Moonman, I'm sure that we'll see that dropped throughout, and we'll learn more about the Sentinels as the game is actually fully released, and we can kind of delve more into it. So, yeah, I think it's really interesting to drop Braytech, knowing that's good that they still do exist, and that this is a new competitor to the field for us. So, Tekatori Industries is a new company. I don't believe it's actually present within our current Destiny universe, but it's going to be interesting to see how these two competitors worked out. So yeah, reading the next tab, we got Sentinels, one of mankind's incredible Golden Age creations. Although the Sentinels do not speak, it is said that each of them has a consciousness of its own. They independently identified targets that may threaten human civilizations and root them out, many of which were the Ahamkara. However, when the collapse came, not even the Sentinels could escape. They gradually collapsed in a paracausal catastrophe that ravaged the globe, leaving only their wreckage. The Sentinel roaming near Haven is believed to be the only one that survived the collapse. So that does kind of bring in new perspectives into the Destiny universe, especially with Destiny Rising. So having the one that roams around Haven being the only one known to survive definitely puts it on parallel story-wise to me with Rasputin. So just having a new superpower around is going to be kind of a refreshing take on the franchise itself. And honestly, I think it's pretty interesting that their main threat was the Ahamkara. In our, normal Destiny universe that we had worked for, or that we worked towards, or that we've been playing with, Ahamkara have already been gone and extinct. And to see them free roaming and existing and thriving within this universe is very, very interesting. And, I'm excited to see where the story of the Sentinels keep going forward, talking about Tekatori Industries and Ahamkara, and just learning more about them. So I'm sure, of course, this game is still in beta, and that we'll have plenty of more content to cover with this game going forward. But right now, the Sentinels are like the big thing that were just recently introduced into the Destiny lore universe. So, yeah, hopefully we'll see more story kind of related around them in the future. And, yeah, we'll see where this story goes. So I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care now.